I'd like to start this out with passing my sincere condolences along to the Collins family. Um, I work with Jaron in Golden State. Got to know him and his family really well. That includes his brother. His brother was a great man. Obviously, I knew him personally through Jaron, and it's got to be tough times to go through what they're going through when you're dealing with the passing of somebody so young. So my best and condolences go out to him, his family, and all their friends. And obviously I don't know Brandon Clark except through playing, and that's a tough situation as well. So the same with Brandon and his family and friends.
For you, what's the approach when you're ever seeing the team have this long of a break, where it could be 9 days and you don't know you're playing, it could be another couple of days before you know you're playing?
Yeah, you try to get the input of everybody in the different departments and try to do the best you can, keeping it competitive while keeping guys' minds sharp while giving them a break as well. And so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to mix it up with some live stuff, some shooting stuff while watching some film. Not trying to do the same thing every day, and touching base on both opponents to a certain degree, but making sure it doesn't get overwhelming. It's a fine balance.
Kind of with this break and the way your team's been playing, is there a day where maybe you turn it up a notch and like have the intensity be higher than you normally would this late in the season, just because there is such a break and kind of the rhythm your team was in, or would that just not make sense for you guys?
No, we do. Obviously you don't want to have too many days of live, because knock on wood, the last thing you want at this time of the year is an injury, and so we mixed in some live today. Not sure if we'll do it again. Maybe we might do it one more day, but that'd be on feel and based off of whether we play, sooner than later. He practiced today in some aspects of it. Some parts of practice. He did. He did. When we went live, he didn't go live.
What are some of the reasons that this group has been able to find so much success in
the so far? I talked about having a standard going into the year, and the standard is about sacrifice, connectivity, competitive spirit, a belief in each other and the overall process, while holding each other accountable. And our guys have continued to hold on to that even through times of adversity, which is when you really got to hold on to that. And so I give them credit for trying to stick to it and holding each other accountable to stick to it. And over the course of the year, with them continuing to do that, and us as a staff continuing to try to find ways to put them in position to have success as a unit, it's come together in the first 2 rounds. So it's definitely not a thing that just happened in the playoffs. It's definitely not a thing that happened overnight. It's a process that everybody has to stay patient with, because it's not going to always be beautiful and perfect.
Do you know what OG will be, like, how confident are you that he'll be available for game 1?
How confident? I just, like I said, they told me what he could do today. They have not told me what he can do tomorrow. So I don't know what he'll be able to do for game 1, but I'll find out tomorrow what he can do, and we kind of go from there. Just literally taking it one, at least for me, I'm taking it one game at a time, and I don't want to know from medical or anybody else, anything about beyond that, because when I do that stuff, I get my hopes up, and I don't like doing that at all.
Are you encouraged by his progress after he was able to do some stuff today?
Anytime anybody is able to do stuff, you get encouraged. But again, that's what they told me he can do today, and I'll wait till tomorrow, right before. Oh no, we're off tomorrow, right? So what's tomorrow? Thursday. So then I'll wait until Friday to see what they tell me he can do.
Is he sprinting?
Is he sprinting?
He's doing individual work. We're not gonna get to that.
Okay. Yeah. Guys,
How did he look to you?
huh?
How did he look to you out there?
The stuff that he went through, he looked fine. Yeah.
You've had a couple,
Mike, guys.
a couple
Yeah.
of these long breaks. I think you coached two teams that won the first two rounds, if I recall. So you must have some experience with these long breaks a little bit. Do you remember worrying, oh my God, I see slippage on the floor? Do you remember thinking this is great?
Yeah, I mean, it's both ways. I've been part of sweeps. I've been part of getting swept, and been part of long layoffs and short turnarounds. So you worry about different stuff at different times. Like the quick turnaround, you're like, oh my God, we can't prepare. Oh my God, our guys are tired. Oh my God, blah blah. And the long layoffs, you're like, oh my gosh, we got too much time. We're not going to stay sharp. So it's there's worries both ways, and you try as best as you can to manufacture environments to help keep their minds sharp in a long layoff, or help get them rest and keep their minds free in short layoffs. Go ahead.
Since came through that Atlanta series, the offense has looked kind of Golden State like with some of the principles in the passing and cutting. I'm curious, what makes you go press that button? Like the players have said that you've been practicing that, off and on all year, trying to prepare for it. But what goes into your mindset to say, we have to do this now, and what was the buy-in from the players when you expressed that to them?
The first thing is our players have been great all season because we've thrown a lot at them, and we changed stuff and changed lineups and all that other stuff. So players couldn't ask for them to be any better than what they've been the entire year. And in terms of what we're trying to do offensively, at the end of the day, the one thing that everybody does throughout the course of the year, everybody practices against and all that other stuff, is the pick and roll game. The two-man game is the most obvious, easiest thing to do in the game of basketball, and trying to find other ways to score and or put your team in the best position to possibly score is what my job is to try to help them with, no matter what time of the year it is. And I've said it before, the Atlanta Hawks made us better. Quinn Snyder and the staff and their players, they were making it difficult on us. And so it's my job as the head coach, as well as the assistants, to keep trying to find different ways to put guys in position to help them out. And being able to do stuff off ball is another way to attack a defense. And when you have guys that pass the ball, like Draymond Green, like Sabonis, like Cat, you try to utilize their strengths to help others out, make others better. And so putting Cat in that position, knowing that we have great screeners, great cutters, and like I said, a great facilitator, is something that was definitely easy to say, yes, let's try it, or let's do it more.
Does the versatility that you have to be able to do these different things offensively and defensively, to have guys who are switchable and different styles can play, does that help you when you're facing two very different possible opponents, and you know who you're playing, that you feel like you guys can adapt to whatever you have to face?
Yeah, it does. You need versatility, especially come playoff time, because every step you go, the teams are better, and they're better on both sides of the ball. So it's going to become more challenging, but it can be challenging in different ways, And so to have guys that you can move around to help you out is definitely huge.